toxic. It's very toxic for you because you might be sitting here being jealous of that person, talking down on that person. That person is winning because they not sitting there doing that about you.
Right.
People who really got stuff going on do not have time to be sitting down
and looking at everyone. Because you wasting time watching everyone else and you not planning your next move.
Exactly. And that's another thing I had to realize. Like, a lot of times I'll be sitting down, like, scrolling and looking at what the next man doing. And I was like, this is an hour of my time I spent looking at you.
Yeah.
When I could have spent this
time
hour.
Time go by fast when you
fast.
on your phone. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Lady E, and welcome to Beyond the Diploma. Woo, 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 woo. So, of course, y'all know I always have a very special guest. So, he is a hip-hop artist, a rapper, and based off Rock Nation, they call you a prodigy. Yeah, so, that's tough. Let's welcome to the show, Ruben Vincent.
Hey, that was a great intro.
Thank you. Thank you. I does this.
Hell yeah. That was fire.
Yes. Okay, so at the beginning of every show, I like to give you the opportunity to introduce yourself. So, your name, your age, hometown, and a fun fact that we don't know about already.
Okay. My name is Ruben Vincent. My real name. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. My family's from West Africa. I'm 23 years old, Capricorn, December 31st.
Okay, I don't like caps, but no, not that I don't like them. They're quite interesting.
We gonna talk.
We gonna talk about it.
My mom's a Sagittarius.
I like Sag.
Yeah.
I'm a Gemini.
My mom's a Sag. What's your you're a Sag. I mean,
no,
not
Gemini.
Sag, Gemini. I'm tripping. I don't know why I keep saying Sag. We was talking about Sages earlier. That's why. But
so you into the signs and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So do you know your your moon and your rising too?
I'm a Sag rising. I'm a Pisces moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think my moon is in Aquarius and then my rising is in Taurus.
So you detach emotionally?
No.
You feel them, but you like to distance yourself.
No. With the right person, I will attach. Oh my! Don't get me started. wait.
Yeah.
But when it comes to detachment, I feel like it took me a while to learn how to detach. But now I feel like as I've gotten older, becoming a woman, I will detach up here, but in here, it's not here. But it'll catch up, and I know that now logically.
That's real.
Yeah,
that's real. It's funny you say Aquarius moon. We had this conversation. I was having this conversation with some homegirls before I came here. They was talking about the signs, and they was like, "How you know about the signs?" I was like, "I used to date a girl who was like all into that, and like she put me on like mad stuff." But she was like, "My Venus is in Aquarius." So when you said Aquarius moon, I was like, they told me that like Venus is how you show how you love.
Yeah.
And they say I'm like, I like to detach, and I'm like, the way I see relationships is like unconventional, which I agree with to a certain extent.
That. You know, when the last time you been in a relationship?
Last year.
Oh, last year. See,
yeah.
Okay, so y'all like recently kind of broke up in a sense.
No, it's been a year now.
Oh,
like,
okay.
We broke up last August.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's been a year. It's been some time.
Now. You've had other serious relationships besides that one, or
that was my second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then everything else been just willy-nilly, dilly.
See, I've only been in one serious relationship,
for real?
And that was my freshman year of college. Yeah.
I was about to ask, how was that, bro?
No, the relationship for the experience was everything that I needed at that moment. And I haven't been in a relationship since then. But I like you said, I've dealt with people willy-nilly. You know, I was dating someone like I don't want to say too recently, but like some months back.
Yeah.
And you know, they just don't seem to go beyond the talking phase, I should say. But I've also come to terms that it is not my time currently to be in a relationship. It's just not my time.
Man,
and I'm okay with that. At first, I was not okay with that. I'm like, dang, like, why? Like, everyone just got it so easy.
Booed up, and I'm just, and it's hard for me.
Yeah, like, why? I'm a cool girl. I feel like I'm cool. Like, but I've come to terms that that's just not the focus that God want me to be in right now.
Same.
It's okay.
It's crazy because I feel like I be getting those omens as well. Like, it's so funny that our conversation started like this because I was talking to
this was not the plan, but I love conversations like this.
But we was basically, we was getting some food earlier, and there was two homegirls with us, and I was telling them about like my dating life and how it be like, you know, the difficulties and stuff like that, and they was like, Ruben, I'm gonna be honest with you, and they not the first person to say this to me. It was like, Ruben, like, I feel like you in your 20s, you supposed to have fun. Like, you not one of those people that's probably gonna be in a relationship no time soon.
What do you think fun is? How would you define fun?
See, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because I feel like fun can get tricky and lines can get blurred. Especially when you mix in emotions and, you know, all of the extracurricular activities. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with it, and I think I can, but even with having fun, like, I've even tried to like do something where it's like I'm messing with a girl and we just kicking it. There's no no titles. We're not overthinking the situation. We just kicking it. But like after a while, it's gonna be like, what is this? It's gonna lead to that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You have to be intentional with the not even just relationships, but the people you keep around. You gotta be intentional.
So it's like sometimes it's like no point if you're not being intentional. Or maybe y'all are like, yo, we both on our grind right now. And later on, we want to see if this can move further, but y'all gotta have that understanding. Communication is key. But I don't know, man. Fun. I've tried different types of fun. It don't be working, man.
It don't be aligning with what the outcome is supposed to be. It started off good. I was just having a conversation with my homegirl, and I was just like, you can do this thing. Yeah. Just know. Later on,
start off good and then it's gonna
end up turning south if you go about it this way. You know.
Sometimes I feel like I just need to like my fun need to be like just being to myself sometimes. And when I do, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be having like I'll be clear, money be good, opportunities be.
You don't be stressed.
No, but then it's like
your chest don't be hurting.
Yeah, or
why my little.
Energy, exactly. The energy, because you mix the energies with somebody. Yeah. And I've done moments. I've had times in my life where I've like went abstinent, like no dating, no sex, none of that. And then like I'll see stuff like start to go up for me, but then as humans do, we get lonely. So then now I'm either spinning the block on somebody that I used to mess with, or there's this girl I think that's attractive, and I'm like, okay, let me see. Right. You know, trying to do this with this person, and we start talking, we start kicking it. And then it's like, dang.
So here come another lesson for you. Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, man.
I feel that.
But everything at the same time, like, you got to be grateful for experiences.
Yes,
and
for sure.
I think we don't own nobody. And I think that's another big thing. Yes. Detachment and attachment, I feel like that's the conversation we're having right now. And I feel like a lot of times we attach ourselves to an idea of possessing somebody instead of experiencing in that. You know what I'm saying? And I think I've been doing a good job at that when I'm dating right now. So that's been helping me. Like when I date now, like I'm not out here being grimy or doing nobody no dirt, but like at the same time, I'm also realizing like what's meant to be will be, and I'm not possessive over nobody. Like I remember I was dealing with a girl earlier this year. We was just kicking it. We wasn't doing nothing too serious, but then she was like, she likes me as a person. She thinks I'm like a great person, but she felt like she was being performative in our relationship because I had a lot of things going on and she didn't.
That makes
and,
sense.
you know, she was dealing with a lot of things internally. Yeah. And I'm coming around just like, oh, happy and stuff like that. She didn't want to mix the energies. And she was like, but I don't want you to think I'm just trying to blow you off. But I'm like, you're not my possession. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be better for yourself.
Right.
So go ahead. Like I don't have no bad. I seen her like 2 weeks ago. I gave her a hug and everything.
Right. It's no bad blood.
Yeah, but I feel like people make it like that. You know what I'm saying?
And oh gosh, don't get me started because that just triggers something in me. Like some people will make something that was never there, and it's just like you turn around and be like, so what did I do?
Exactly. Like
what exactly did I do? But yeah, I feel that, and I feel like now that I'm not in school, the relationships let me not say relationships because that's a tricky word. Yeah. The people that I had relations with in school, I learned a lot, but also at the same time, like I knew like deep down, this is not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
I always get a lesson out of it. Because like personally, I'm not someone that goes searching out or be feeling like, looking for it. Because I really don't be bothered. I don't like to be bothered. And I quite frankly don't care that much.
Same.
But when that person come around and I be like, oh, like,
you rocking with
my
it.
man.
Yeah, for real.
First link, I'm like, yeah, that's my man on some delusional.
I was about to say, oh, so you a delusional one.
But I've learned to like make sure I have my own life, make sure I have my own grind, have my own stuff going on, and just make sure I had like a healthy balance, because I felt like there were times I would become lazy within myself and what I had going on, and like
Same.
certain directions that I was heading pushed back because, okay, let me make time for my little boo, and let me show him what's up.
preaching.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You preaching.
so that's why, like, being 22, I ain't got no man, no kids. I got a cute little chihuahua that
Hey.
people hate.
What's,
But
what's his or her name?
Sasha.
Sasha. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
she
fire.
a little sassy.
Sasha
but
Fierce.
yeah, Sasha Fierce. But yeah, like, I'm just too focused now on just the grind. And I already know and I already foresee this happening. But God is going to test me. God is going to bring someone in my life that's going to be just a tad bit better than the last. Oh, he going to be tall. He going to be muscular. He going to have all this money. He going to do something. He going to be a
That's
man
how
of
it
God.
be every
He
time.
going to be this amazing man. And I'm going to have to look at him and be like,
No.
get away from me.
Yeah. That's
immediately.
That be my issue sometimes, because I'll be so locked in and everything going good, money's up, opportunities as well. And I do see myself as like not as the way everybody tries to play it, but I do see myself as an alpha male.
Mm-hmm.
So like I carry myself that way, and I see how it exudes energy when I'm out. Like how people tell me about.
Because you're vibrating on a higher frequency, and
Exactly.
you're attracting them people. Come on.
Yeah. So then
We
when
here.
I be in that bag, I be in that bag. But then I meet a girl who like was better than the last one, just a
Yeah,
tad
just a
bit.
tad bit.
She got a good conversation. She looked good. She got this going on for herself. And then I'll be like,
I like this.
yeah. Then you start getting to know the person.
Yeah.
And then you like, yo, this is not what I thought it was. You know. And now I'm sitting here, no offense, but distracting myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From
it
where
can become a
it's supposed to be.
distraction if it's not
100%.
aligned right.
Yeah.
And then I'm also learning, because we have to. I don't know why we so stuck in this conversation.
Yeah, we
you
got
dangerous.
here.
Yeah, we have to move forward. But I do want to say, like, I lost my train of thought. Actually, I don't know what I was about to say.
Okay, well, how about this? I got you. I'm gonna bring it back to the fun fact.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I was born
The
gray hair.
fun fact. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I got good
let's start
memory,
there.
so I got you.
Okay, good, because
Yeah.
I forgot my whole train of thought. Okay,
Yeah.
let's start back
My
with
fun
the fun
fact is I was born with gray hair.
Like all over?
Yeah. You see it?
Oh my God, I do.
Yeah. I was born with that.
I know someone like that.
People always come up to me like, who got you stressing? You know?
You have like that old soul. That's what I think. I see
Yeah,
it like it's
yeah.
an old soul type of thing.
Yeah,
Oh my
you know
God,
life have
period.
numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
Mine's is number 9.
Mine is 4.
Yeah, that's hard. Okay.
Period. So is that your
hard.
favorite number, or do you have another favorite number?
You know what's crazy? When I was younger, my favorite number was 3. Growing up.
Mine is 17.
Why 17?
My mom's birthday's May 17th.
Ooh.
I gotta mention this too. My homegirl birthday May 17th too. So let me mention that too, because she'd be like, "Why you ain't say my birthday?" But yeah,
That's
17
hard,
has
that's
always
hard.
been like, I don't know.
Common.
Yeah.
I think mine's is 4 now as an adult, but it's because of 2 things. 7 or 4, honestly. When I was a kid, when I was play basketball or anything, I put the number 4 on my jersey. And then my birthday's December 31st. 3 plus 1 is 4.
My birthday's May 31st. Come on.
Yeah. Oh,
This is
you right near my
good.
sister. My sister's. I got 2 Gemini sisters.
Oh, God bless you.
Yeah.
I have a twin brother.
For real?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Y'all look just alike? Not really.
We're fraternal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay,
so
okay.
I feel like when you see us together, you be like, oh yeah, like y'all resemble each other.
Yeah.
But if I show you a picture, you'll
You'll
be
be
like,
like, nah. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Shout out to my twin.
But yeah, that's my little fun
Period.
fact. Little gray hair boy
Yes.
since birth.
Okay, I want to move on, but I do want to ask you. So you know about like tarot card readings and stuff like that? I used to be so obsessed.
For real?
And I had to stop.
My ex-girlfriend was into that
I
stuff.
used to be obsessed, but it was obsessed to a point where I was watching them trying to
Like
read into my life, and oh my God,
Gemini,
what's happening next?
today your money is coming to you.
That's why I can't even do like what's it called? Like it's basically what you just mentioned.
Yeah, like
but
you talking about just zodiacs in general?
yes, like I
Yeah.
couldn't read. I had to stop reading too much into it.
Yeah,
Because I had to. It used to eat me up. I used to depend on it.
Yeah,
And I'm like, as a woman of God,
you gotta.
there needs to be a
There be a
line drawn.
balance.
Yeah, there needs
Yeah.
to be some boundaries.
I mean, for me, I was never like too big on zodiacs, but again, like the girl that I used to be with, like she was into that, and then like other women that I've dealt with were like into the zodiac. So it's me just chilling with them, and they're like, "You're Pisces moon. You emotions like this.
Yeah.
And you do that."
And it be making sense
It
though.
do.
It do
It
making
do.
sense. I just try not to read
To
entirely.
it, I don't live my life
to-
off of
yes.
it. I love it. I love it for a good conversation. though. You know what I'm saying? To get
Yes.
to know somebody and maybe what qualities they might have and stuff like that. So,
Mhm.
but other than that, I don't be sitting there like, all right, let me do the tarot today and see what Capricorn says or today.
Yeah.
I pray,
Yes.
meditate, and I journal. Those are my ways
Yes.
to
Hello.
tap in. You feel me?
You into like hugging trees,
Yeah.
walking barefooted?
Yeah,
on the
yeah, I
ground?
do that. I do that. I don't be telling people
This
because they
is
be thinking I'm
good.
crazy, but
This is good.
I'm glad you know what's up.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, so I did have a game, and
Let's
I
do
still
it.
want to play it.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, because I was just like, because usually I like to keep my interviews within an hour, but this one gonna have to be like an hour and a half.
Yeah, we
gonna do it. Okay,
yeah.
so the game is called First Thought. So whatever, I'm gonna ask you a question, but the first thought that comes to your head need to come out.
Okay.
All right. Favorite color.
Red.
Okay. If you had your own theme song, what would it be?
Ooh. The Boondocks theme song came in my head for some reason.
That's a good show. That's a good show. Okay. If you could be an animal, which one would you be?
Lion.
In one word, describe what music is to you.
Therapy.
Favorite food or meal?
Jerk chicken.
Hidden talents? Hidden.
Ooh, what's a hidden talent of mine? I'm a prayer warrior.
That's a good one. Dream vacation?
Tokyo.
Dream collab?
Kendrick Lamar.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Gemini too.
Yeah, facts.
Favorite TV show?
Boondocks.
Right.
I go back. All right. Well, it was my first thought. Theme song. My life would be Most Def Umi Says.
What's that?
My Umi says, shine your light on the world.
Never
Shine your
heard
light.
of that.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you on.
Yeah, you gotta let me know what that is.
You got this
later.
line. It's like, I ain't no perfect man. I'm trying to do the best. I'm gonna play it for you afterwards. Yeah.
When I wrote that question, I was like, what would be mine? And I don't know why this song came to my head, but I love Ruby Rose, Big Mouth.
Hey, yo.
Face to face with it can be. I don't know why that
That
song
would
came
be.
to my head.
I can see it though, like slow motion walking.
That's
type.
my song, but I don't think that would be my theme song. But that's the first song that
First
came to
thing
my
that came
head.
to you,
Yeah. Okay, two more. If you could meet anyone that is dead, who would it be?
My grandfather.
Have you met him before?
Never.
I have a
met him.
grandmother I never met before.
Yeah, I both my grandfathers I never met. Both my grandmothers are alive, but two of my grandfathers passed away before I was born.
Yeah, my grandma died before I was born. That's why I have her first name.
First name.
Mhm,
Yeah, I
Faye.
have my dad's father's middle name, and then my dad's father. My grandma calls me by his middle name, Lincoln. Like,
Lincoln.
yeah, and that's not even my middle name.
So
man.
Ruben Lincoln Vincent.
So all right, so. My name is Ruben Esau Vincent. Esau is my mom's dad's name.
Okay.
But my grandma, she always calls me Said Lincoln. And Said Lincoln, well, I messed it up. Said Lincoln Vincent is his name. And Said, his name was Richard Said Vincent. So she always called me Said Lincoln. Lincoln comes from my great grandfather who was a free slave who got sent back to Liberia. His name was Abraham Lincoln Vincent. Yeah.
Whoa.
So she always, when she called me, she don't never call me Ruben. She either call me Lulu or Said Lincoln Vincent.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're the second Ruben I've met. I have a cousin named Ruben.
For real?
I've never met anyone else named Ruben.
Everybody always
or maybe
says
I
that.
have. I'm sorry if I met another Ruben. And I'm sorry.
Everybody always says that. And they always say the way I spell mine is unique. But I don't think mine is that crazy. It's Reubn. I feel
like it's straightforward.
Yeah, I was about to say, nobody, I mean, I've heard other Rubens like that. I don't know a lot of Rubens, but.
Right, I don't know a lot of Rubens. Facts.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. One thing on your bucket list.
Get 20 M's.
Okay.
Or net worth. That's coming
We're not getting it. It's already there.
Exactly. I was about to say it's here.
Yeah, period.
You on to something. You know some stuff, man.
You know.
She sound like me. That's some stuff I would say, bro. No.
My mom had me at 40, so I have a pretty like
old soul as well.
So yeah. Shout out to Kristen.
That's what's
Shout
up.
out to you, girl. Okay.
Shout out to moms.
So getting into these questions. So of course I had to do my research. So I didn't know you went to A&T. I've heard your name before a long time ago. So I used to be on air personality for 90.1 FM at A&T.
Dang.
And Miss Murphy, she was like, yeah, Ruben Vincent is going to be here at A&T. She wanted me to actually show you around, like, the
I think
student center.
Oh, you remember that? Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but it just didn't work
out. Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember hearing your name. I was like, who is this Ruben Vincent? Like, but I've heard your
Oh
name
my God, you
before.
would have
Shout
had
out
a
to Miss
ball
Murphy.
that
No,
day.
yeah, we definitely would
I
have.
ain't gonna lie, cause he was with me. We was
Oh,
turned.
y'all was teed.
Yeah. We had a day. We had a day.
Ah!
I had cause all right, so yeah, a lot of people, if you did not see me freshman year, you probably don't remember me. If you don't, but it's cool.
Were you only there for that one semester?
I was there for the semester
Where'd you
and
stay
COVID
at?
happened. I stayed in Curtis. I was with Sway and
Oh,
them all the time.
you know, Curtis is now an all
Oh,
girls now.
yeah, they
Yes.
switched it because the one next door was all female.
Sway, as in like Sway and Vibes,
Yeah,
13?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
tight,
I was
tight.
with them all the time.
Period.
That was like my dog. He's still my brother, but
Yeah.
like him, Mark, Miles, Vibes was coming around. Doug, like we used to be with each other all the time. And then COVID happened.
Right.
And then when COVID happened, they always knew though. Like I think everybody kind of had an inclination that I was like not gonna stay long because I was just eager. Like I was so hungry. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's also too why a lot of people don't remember me, because if I wasn't with them or wasn't in class, like I was in my room cooking up, or I was traveling trying to make things happen for myself. And so when COVID happened,
you were there. You were there 2019.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
2019, and then I was online when COVID happened, and then I would come up on the weekends sometimes and chill at Sway in the crib. But I was always the ducked off one. You know what I'm saying? Out of the crew. You know what I mean? And then, then after my sophomore year, I went to LA for like 2 months, and then I told my mom I was gonna take a break off for my junior year, and I did. And then that's when I got an offer on the table to sign the Rock.
Yes.
And I just never turned. I just never looked back.
I was going to ask you, like, was that a hard decision to make, like, having to leave, like, because you, at one route, you can go ahead and get your degree, get the college experience.
Yeah.
Then it's like you have this drive for something else. So was that decision hard for you, or was it, like, a clear path?
It
like,
was definitely a clear path.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie, though. I do sometimes be like, dang, like, maybe what if I would have just stuck out with my degree and, like, because I had a 3.6 GPA.
Oh, that's
you know
good.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm smart. You know what I'm saying?
What was your
business
major?
IT.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was on my you feel me? So it's like I just was so eager though to like I knew what I wanted for myself, and that's to be one of the greatest to ever do it. Period, with music.
And you know what? You said you're a Capricorn, right? I'm not gonna lie, Capricorns, they be on it.
Yeah, we don't play.
They do be on their stuff.
We don't play.
I do.
We gonna talk about the Capricorn beef that you got a little bit later.
My ex was a Capricorn.
That's why.
Okay, shout out to you though, because we ain't got no beef or nothing like that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but you loved him. When it was good, you loved him. Cause Capricorns, that's one thing I'm gonna say. And I'm not saying this to toot my own horn or just Capricorn's horns, but when you love a Capricorn, you gonna love a Capricorn.
And you're right, I did. And that was the only one I was in a relationship with. And after that, I didn't get into another one.
Yeah, because you know how you was loving hard. You was loving hard.
Young. I was 18.
You was loving hard. It's okay.
I was 18.
It's okay.
Child.
Capricorns got that effect on people.
But Geminis are better.
I was about to say I dated a Gemini right before I went to A&T, and I'm not gonna lie, like that was a good relationship though. I was trying to be outside.
Yeah, okay, and I'm wrong with that. At least you honest.
Feel me? Yeah,
you know
that's why we broke it off. So.
Yeah,
but we always still had like a good rapport, afterwards and stuff like that. But it was fun. It just my one little pet peeve of her is like y'all be bipolar sometimes.
I wouldn't call it bipolar.
Yeah, y'all, but like she would do stuff like cuss me out or be mad at me or something like that, and then like hang the phone up and then call me 5 minutes later. Baby, I'm sorry, I love you. I'm like, but shout out to the Geminis.
I can see that. I feel like I've definitely learned how. I feel like I was already a good communicator. Not just because I have my degree in communications, but I feel like I already knew how to communicate well. But I realized I didn't know how to communicate when it came like when I was in my feelings or I was a little angry. That I know how that go with y'all Geminis, man. I had to work on that, but work in progress. I definitely feel like I've grown from that for sure.
Yeah, for
sure. Okay, so would you go back and finish school and get your degree?
Yeah. I've thought about it many times. I mean, I even thought about doing it earlier this year, and I probably will soon. But I just wanted to submit myself as like an artist first, and then build my leverage up. So like, even if I do go back to school, like you can't take away nothing I've done.
Facts.
You can't take away the stamp that I left on the game, and I'm still doing work and stuff like that, but. I think I was just so eager, bro. I was just so eager to like get out of this. And COVID, I feel like if it wasn't for COVID, I
Yeah,
probably would have
COVID messed
stuck
up a
it.
lot of people
I
for
would have stuck
sure.
it. I would have stuck it through.
Yeah. Okay, so you're 23. So how do you think life? I was usually when I ask people these questions, most people I had on here went to school, but I also like to get the perspectives of people that maybe went to school and didn't finish, or just decided not to go to school in general.
Yeah.
So how would you say navigating your life in your 20s has been so far? Has it been a journey, a struggle, an identity crisis?
Nah, I would say it's definitely been a journey. I wouldn't even say it's an identity crisis, but like, how I think it's like, how Pokemon's got they like ever like
Oh yeah.
they
Mm-hmm.
evolve and stuff like that. I think in my 20s that's what it's been. I feel like from 20 years old to who I am now has been like a complete shift.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been a lot of growth. I think it's been a lot of growing pains in my 20s. I think it's been a lot of like rebirth and like ego deaths for me. You know what I mean?
That's a good one.
Yeah, and I think it's because I do a lot of like internal work. You know what I mean?
Self-reflection,
Yeah,
root work.
yeah. I do shadow work. I've been going to therapy since I signed my deal. That's the first thing I
Say that
spent my check
again. You've been
on.
doing what?
I've been to therapy since I signed my deal. That's the first thing I spent my check on, and
Wow.
I feel like it's helped me. And I still got a lot of work to do. There's certain stuff I still gotta like really tighten. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But from when I was 20 and like resentment and all the anger and whatever, all that was like held up in me, like a lot of that has like went away because of me just taking the time to really like do self-evaluations for myself. So it's been a journey, man. And I really believe 20s is the time where you're supposed to really learn about yourself before you give yourself to other people. Like
Yeah.
the way I view life, like I want to give. I'm gonna be a super giver. I am a giver already. You know what I mean? I'm a giver with my art. I'm a giver with, just my time, my energy. But when I get older, once I have kids and I become a father and I get a family, like I want to be able to pour into them as much as I can, but I can't pour into them until I pour into me.
Yeah.
So
Period.
you feel me? So that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing with my 20s. Is just pouring in myself to make myself
Mm-hmm.
a great man, not a perfect man, but a great man. You know what I mean? That
Right.
I can share my mistakes and and be vulnerable with my kids. I can share a beautiful relationship with the woman that I end up being with and stuff like that. So my 20s, I think it's been learning. It's been fun too at the same time.
So how do you feel like you are able to? I feel like we already kind of mentioned it a little bit, but of course, being a black man in the entertainment industry, a
Yeah.
lot goes on. How are you able to kind of keep that balance within yourself? 'Cause I feel like there are times things can become like an overdrive or overload. You probably get stuck into work and probably don't know when to come back down for a
Yeah.
second. So like, how do you maintain that?
Sometimes it is like overdrive. And again, like you said, I'm a Capricorn, so I'm a workhorse. Like I love my work. You know what I mean? Um, it's been a difficulty navigating because you have your destructive habits that you know damn well you're not supposed to really be doing, but because of you know your status, people bring these things to you and they tell you it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the industry. And I'm not just speaking from my experience, I'm speaking from things I've seen, you know what I mean? But experience as well. And I feel like when you're in this industry, when you're in this game, it's so easy to get caught up in what people think of you, you know what I'm saying? Or being performative and trying to portray an image and carry yourself a certain way because you don't want people to look at you a certain way or see behind the mask of who you are. And I feel like it's been a battle. It's been a constant battle. Like I've been sometimes like I go through like valleys and peaks. You know what I mean? And I think therapy has helped, journaling has helped, and I think also too just being honest with myself when I'm slipping because we're human, we're gonna slip. You know what I mean? But
I definitely agree with that. You gotta be honest with yourself before someone else is honest
exactly,
with you.
and awareness is key. I think sometimes we have a difficulty being uncomfortable. Even myself, we fear the uncomfortable, but I think the uncomfortables help us become greater. And I think in this industry, you can easily get comfortable.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of fluff, it's a lot of smoky mirrors. And I think, you got to just have people around you who love you for you. You got to have like a moral compass that that this is not, your identity is not you being an artist. You feel me? And stuff like that. So That's I've been just meditating, journaling, therapy, doing all that stuff when I'm not doing music to keep myself balanced, but then also to allow myself to have fun. But then at the same time, I don't know, I be like on some like I need to be disciplined. I need to just stay
Yeah,
locked in.
I feel that.
It's
Because it's like
hard.
you need to establish those habits now so that when you're
Yeah.
not 30 trying to
Trying to catch
establish
up.
certain habits. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel that. I feel that.
It's hard, man. And I'm like such a like a future thinker. Like I'm always looking. I'm present, but I always looking into
The
the
next
future.
thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So it's like even with certain stuff, like I was journaling about this the other day, and I was like, sometimes it's hard for me to,
Be in the present moment.
yeah, because it's like even with certain like habits and stuff that I might have that I'm working on trying to like fix or like get it like not get rid of, but like more so balance. I'll be like, if I keep doing this, I know where it could lead me. You know what I'm saying? But I want to have fun. Oh, nah, we're young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you hear stories about people who's 40 and they was doing all this stuff when they was 20 and now they trying to catch up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it'd be hard for me because then like a lot of my homies or like even my friends be like, Ruben, you overthinking it. Like just have fun, just chill. And then I'll be like, nah, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That's what our fathers, our people said. And then now they like, man, I'm 40, man. I made a lot of mistakes and
Facts,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
facts.
it's definitely difficult, but I think you learn through experience, and I think that's all you can do is just embrace the ride. Yeah.
That was good. That was T.
Thank you.
Shapiriod. Say
Hey.
Shapiriod.
Hey,
Say Shapiriod.
say period.
No, just say Shapiriod.
Period.
Shapiriod.
Period.
Yeah.
When you come up with that one?
Oh, well, here's the story really quickly, but I was you ever heard of Bad Girls Club?
Yeah, yeah.
So there was a girl in that show named Bernicia,
I
and
know.
she used to put like sh and for like this is the
Sh-
chiffon, the
oh, chiffon,
sh
Shawada?
microphone, shawater. Yeah. So one
Yeah.
day I was in a broadcasting
Sh
class.
Hugo?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was in a broadcasting class in high school, and I just said Shapiriod, and my teacher looked at me. She was like Shapiriod. Shout out to Miss Playtech. But yeah,
Shout
she
out
was
to
like,
I was about to
Shapiriod.
put the sh in front of it, but it's not gonna work. Yeah.
Sharubin
Yeah.
Vincent.
Hey, that's
E.
exactly Shalady E. Beyond
But
the
yeah.
diploma.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
Shapiri that just always stuck with me. Like,
That's fire.
and I kind of died back from it, but I was like, I need to start bringing it back.
Nah, bring it
out.
back, man.
Yeah, I
That's
like
going-
Shapiri. It got a little ring to it.
Shapiri.
Okay, so of course, going back to doing my research, you are a part of the Tidal Rising program.
Yeah.
Are you still currently in that, or was that just a program?
No, it was like a year. It was a year program. Yeah.
Got you. So that helps you with like the leverage and like boosting like your platform and stuff. So what do you think has been like your biggest risk of being like a young artist, and how do you stay true to your creative vision?
Ooh. The biggest risk that's with me being a young artist is honestly it's a risk every day to be a young artist, especially up and coming. You investing money into yourself. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, I don't get a paycheck every Friday. I might get a big lump sum of money in one sitting, but like I'm not getting paid every Friday like
Right,
somebody who might
facts.
be working in the office and stuff like that. So, and then also on top of that, you have to remember too that you're paying out people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay your
Right.
manager. If you and your DJ do a show, you gotta do this. You gotta do that. You might have to pay for the marketing. Or you got a video, or you gotta fly somewhere. So it's like it's always a risk. Waking up every day is always a risk because you don't know, never know when people gonna stop checking for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't never. This industry is so like valleys and peaks. Just earlier in the year, rap is starting to become in a good space now, which I'm happy about. But early in the year, hip hop was going on a decline. So then it's like the whole industry is scrambling, labels is firing people. So I feel like there's no like risk over one. I feel like it's a risk being an artist in general.
Yeah.
But I would say how I stay true to myself, is just knowing self knowledge and being aware, knowledge of self. Knowing what I am going to do and what I'm not going to do, what feels right to me. And then another thing is, so I was journaling about it too. I was telling myself the other day that I could start listening to the person that's in here
That
more.
intuition.
Yeah, because the intuition never lie. I don't care who else disagree. If it's not right for them, it's not right for them, but it might have been right for me.
And some people, and not even some, but most people will not understand that because you don't have an explanation as to why you feel that way.
Exactly.
That is the explanation, and I felt that way.
Right,
And some people
exactly.
won't get that,
And I have to also too, I have to stop. I feel like a lot of times I feel like I be over explaining why I do certain things to make
Yeah.
other people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, like, yo, man, I don't want to do this because blase, 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 blah.
Right.
And it's like, it just need to be, I don't want to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
But I be feeling like I need to be, sometimes I'll be like, man, I need to tell this person or
It's like
explain
you
why.
feel bad, you
yeah,
know?
you
Yeah.
know, yeah. But it's like, I think listening to this person inside has helped me and it's got me here. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So I feel like that's the thing I've been trying to tap into more is just like trusting what I want for myself and listening to that voice instead of letting people like steer me off and stuff like
Mhm.
that. Because anytime I let it do that, that's when my brain starts to wreck, you know?
I feel that. And that's why I feel like it's also important to have a good small circle of people that
Yeah.
are trustworthy, that have also a good moral compass, that could be able to give you particular advice.
Right.
But also, if the advice ain't from a trusted adult like my mama, if it ain't coming from God,
It's
then
yeah, and that's it's so crazy. Like I feel like this like another thing I wrote in my journal, ironically, was like I gotta stop allowing people to tell me how I need to move my life that ain't never lived my life.
right. That's a word.
You know?
That's a
Like
word.
I remember like, there'd be times where like, when I was younger, like when I was doing music, I used to send my music off to everybody, what y'all think. Oh, what y'all think I should do in this situation? How should I move
Yeah.
about this? Whoop-de whoop-de whoop. And then I realized like the other day, I was like, bruh, how you seeking advice from folk who ain't never did
Right.
what you did? You know what I
That's
mean?
not living your life.
No.
Or wouldn't even understand the capacity,
The capacity
of
of
what
the stuff that you
thinking.
do.
Yeah.
They gonna give you their advice from what they've experienced or what they feel like they know.
Mhm.
But it's never really, they don't have the full picture. So you can't go seeking advice or trying to tell people like, and I've been doing that more now, realizing that like, man, like I was doing that a lot, like just asking everybody what should I do. And that's another thing. I'm very much of like a learner. So I'm always trying to ask people stuff and like
Yeah.
get their take on things so I can like soak. I'm a sponge.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I literally say that all the time. I'm a sponge. I like to yap. I like to hear myself
Yeah.
talk, but I
You
like
will
to
also
listen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Same. And I think that me being a sponge was very beneficial to me at times, but then also too is a detriment because you have to be mindful what you being a sponge to and what you being a sponge of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, I just had to realize like, bro, I can't be asking people like a lot of people have not been experienced my life period outside of just my career, like the things that I've experienced. So how can you tell me to maneuver about my life or how to react to certain things?
Facts.
You know? Yeah.
Facts. And I think that also comes with like you can't share everything with everyone because some people are low vibrational,
And they don't even know it.
and they don't even know it. Like we can be low vibrational if we just go get some Bojangles real quick.
Yeah.
But people don't even think about that.
Right.
This
Facts.
phone,
Facts.
these lights,
Facts.
like
It's a lot of it. And even little stuff to like, and I've been being mindful of this even more too. Like, you know how like you might be talking to somebody and then like you might go on the gram and you see somebody that you know from school and you like, you see this person, look at what they got, what they doing,
Yeah.
and I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying?
Facts,
Like, but
yeah.
I started to having to catch myself. And sometimes too, like even when like I'm talking to folks these days, like I try to be very mindful of the energy I'm spewing on other people because it is black magic and it is it is negative to like sit there and be like, man, look at this man, he weak.
Gossip.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or what
And I
he got-
can't talk because
Yeah,
I'm a girl and girls
yeah,
be
girls gossip,
yapping.
right? Yeah. Which it's the name of the game, but at the
Yeah.
same time, I'm trying to be very more mindful of that because I realize the more you do that, the more you sit and you talk about the next man and what they got going on, or man, he ain't doing this right, or I don't like this, and why this doing that, you spewing out negative energy, and that's why you blocking your blessings from even happening.
Clock
You know
it.
what I'm saying? So
Clock it.
I had to realize that like anytime I was in a period of my life where I'm start looking at the next man and being like, man, why he on that tour? I deserve to be on that tour. Why he doing this? I had to like really realize and journal like that's insecurity.
And that can also lead to like a form of like jealousy. in a
Yeah,
sense.
jealousy and
Yeah.
entitlement. You know what I mean? And
Social
that's
media
negative
don't help.
energy.
Yeah, social
Yeah.
media do not help.
Do not help
sometimes.
at all. And it's toxic. It's very toxic for you because you might be sitting here being jealous of that person, talking down on that person. That person is winning because they not sitting there doing that about you.
Right.
People who really got stuff going on do not have time to be sitting down.
And looking at everyone, because you wasting time watching everyone else, and you not planning your next move.
Exactly. And that's another thing I had to realize. Like, a lot of times I'll be sitting down, like, scrolling and looking at what the next man doing. And I was like, this is an hour of my time I spent looking at you.
Yeah.
When I could have spent this
time
hour.
Time go by fast when you
fast.
On your phone.
Yeah, fast.
Time go by fast.
Oh my gosh, man. So I just been trying to do better with that, being mindful of, like, even when people come up to me and try to, like, spew negative comments about certain things or people like that, I just be like, I kind of start shutting up now, or just, you know, just being very minimal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Period.
But on the flip side of that, I don't want anytime somebody says something like, the truth is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's always going to be the truth.
Yeah.
That's not gossip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If somebody's messing up, you got to tell them they messing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you don't need to be sitting down. If somebody's dropping some music, dropping a clothing line, doing something, if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's cool. But you don't need to be sitting there spewing negative energy on that. You know what I mean? Just focus on yourself. Or even if somebody got a thing that you wanted or a position that you wanted, just be like, that's dope. That was meant for him.
Yeah.
You know?
Facts. And then continue to focus on your own thing.
Exactly.
Period. That was good. Okay, I got a few more questions. So I don't think I mentioned, but you are signed under Jamala Records, who is under Rock Nation. Yeah. So you just dropped Unpin the Score not too long ago.
Yeah. Like
a week?
Yeah, a week ago.
Yeah, a week ago. You be dropping the Freestyle Fridays.
Yeah.
And then you're also going to be headlining Carolina Days with Damani.
Yeah.
And Tia Corinne.
Yeah, shout out Damani and Tia.
That's exciting. Yeah. So outside of those things, what are some other things that you have coming up next or that we should be looking forward to before the year is out?
I got a new single about to come out called Take You Home. It's for the ladies.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? It's like one of them records. Like, it's on some, we was talking about earlier with the dating, like, just being honest. Like, the song is like, I'm talking about not being able to be in a relationship right now, but we can have some fun though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, we grown. The hook is saying, we grown, I want to take you home. So it's like, just being honest. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, men, we don't be honest, and that's what really sticks us in like in a bad place. But like, every time I've been honest with a woman about my intentions, it just made her just like be more open to me and be more comfortable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
at the end of the day, women need to realize, y'all are not gonna like this, but sometimes we are the problem. And the reason, bear with me.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
I already feel like
I'm listening.
But this is not to say that women are the prize and da-da-da. In some form of you okay? Okay, I just want to make sure. That's my guy. Like, I gotta make sure my homie good. Okay. But yeah, when I say that, I mean to say, and more so that women, we do come with a spirit of discernment. We do already come with some type of knowledge. And when we have those downloads in our body where something don't feel right or this doesn't align with me, we ignore it.
Yeah.
And women need to realize that. And the reason I say women, because I can never speak on a man's perspective, because I'm
gonna get a man perspective on the back end too.
Because I'm not a man, and I will never give my perspective for a man or on a man, because that's just not where I'm positioned to do that. Yeah. But women, because we operate in our feminine side, we look for ourselves in men, and we can't do that because they are not women and we are not men. But if we position ourselves in knowing who we are and have a particular value on ourselves, we would probably not be wrapped up in certain BS that we be putting ourselves in when it comes to men. And sometimes we just have to take accountability, because a woman, as soon as she leave the negative man alone, she done glowed up. She done got some money,
right?
The butt done got big.
Yeah.
The hair, the skin is glowing, and that should come anyways when you leave negative energy alone. But there are times where I feel like, and I'm speaking to myself too, we could avoid certain things if we just remain disciplined within what God has planned for us.
Exactly. And to piggyback off that, I'll speak from the man's perspective. We got to take accountability too, because I feel like sometimes we just want to like have our cake and eat it too, including myself.
Y'all do.
You know what I'm saying? We including myself, like.
And then women try to do the same thing, and we're not meant to be.
Yeah, it don't really work that way. And I feel like at times, like even for me, like I'll be super disciplined, I'll be in my bag, but because I want the feeling of a female's attention, I might see a girl I might like, and I think she's attractive, and now I'm playing this game knowing like, dang well this is not my person, but I want to experience this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm playing around for 3, 2, 4 months with this person, knowing that it's just really we wasting each other's energy, giving it to each other when we could really just preserve it. And then also too, I'm not speaking just to, I mean, I could be speaking for myself as well, but I'm speaking to other men because I have a lot of women friends, but be friends with women sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
without the
extra curricular activities.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
I
you feel me?
agree. That messes up.
You know,
That messes up a friendship or even some type of business aspect that could be developed there.
Man,
But
I
then
done
it's
messed up a few of them joints, man. And it wasn't even like I did it on purpose, you know what I'm saying? But like I've had women that like I met on a attractiveness tip that later on I found out that maybe this person would have been a better of a business partner or friend or something like that. But I already crossed that line knowing that this person wasn't my person. And now we mixing it now the energies is all over the place. Yeah. And
be here with it.
It just I had to realize, man, and I'm still realizing, I'm still learning that you got to be more mindful and you got to just
in discipline.
Yeah, carry yourself in a different way because it just I don't know, man. I've had my days though. I'm not gonna sit here and poise like I'm greater than now. I've had my days, but we got to be more accountable of like how we do stuff with women because then again we put ourselves in a situation and like months later now we like, bruh, this thing is crazy. And it's like, bruh, you knew from the jump. There's many situations I knew from the jump I shouldn't be dealing with this person.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see what it feel like.
Just to experience somebody.
Yeah.
I feel like I've dealt with a lot of men that of course were attracted to me, but you just wanted to experience me, not really do much
100%
with it. But
exactly.
I'll come with lessons. Okay, last question and the most important question. What is some advice you would give to your younger self?
Ooh. Listen to yourself and stop overthinking or doubting yourself because of other people's opinions and thoughts.
That's good.
And don't be codependent. Codependency is a trait of a childhood wound that you got to deal with.
This is tea.
Yeah. Those are things I would tell him. And just to realize that the power is within him. It's not the outside source. Yeah.
This was good.
Thank you.
Let's get some snaps.
Poetry, man. Poetic
really
justice.
Good. This was really good.
Yeah.
I like this conversation a lot.
I rock with this. This was good.
Yeah. We got to bring you back next time and get more into the Zodiacs.
No, all right. Before we leave, tell me why. I mean, you did kind of break down why you don't like Capricorns, but why you don't like Capricorns?
It's not that I don't like them.
What's your beef?
There's no beef. They're just quite interesting people. Like,
all right, give me some interesting traits you've experienced from a Capricorn that made you be like,
stubborn.
I knew you was about to say that.
Sneaky. Sorry. They can be a tad bit sneaky.
We are.
Just sometimes move a little interesting, but that's not everyone.
We got good hearts though.
Yes. Wait. Yes, y'all do.
Yeah. And I can't.
You about to say loyal?
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. That does not go for every Capricorn. And I'm speaking on male and females. So not trying to exclude it just the males. I don't want to exclude it. But the point is that Geminis are the best sign. It's literally in the name, Gem N I. If you're not a Gemini, you're not nothing. Comment below if you're a Gemini.
I'm sleep.
Yes. Even though I don't like they were trying to exclude us. Oh, you're a May Gemini. You're a June Gemini. Like there is a difference between a May Gemini and a June Gemini. But I was born May 31st. So
what day was your the Capricorn born?
I want to say I'm sorry if I get it wrong. January 16th.
See, I'm a December, so we
okay. You know what? I like people born in the month of December. I actually do. That go for Sagittarius too.
Yeah.
Even though they can be a quite interesting. But I do like. What is that? That's not a water sign, is it?
Fire.
Capricorn is a fire sign?
No, we're Earth. Sag is fire.
Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, I like. What else is associated with Earth? Is that
Virgo and Taurus?
Oh yeah, that damn Virgo.
I like Virgos.
I like the female. Okay. No, actually, I do like both male and female Virgos.
Yeah, I think I'm
I like
honestly.
my mama Taurus.
I feel like
so.
I'm a marry a Virgo, honestly.
I'm pretty sure I'm a marry a fire sign. I feel that.
Yeah.
I
can
love
see
the
that.
Aries.
I could see that air and fire work well together. Earth, I feel like earth and earth or earth and water, but I'm not gonna lie, I've dealt with a lot of water signs, and it just be a lot.
You be into it.
It just be a lot of emotions, man.
See, I don't have a type, so I don't even know.
I don't be. Yeah, I don't be really caring. Like I don't be like, oh yeah, this person. But I've seen a pattern of like water signs with the women I've dated.
Oh, I have a pattern, but it ain't with the signs.
Oh,
and I'm not gonna say.
What's the pattern? We'll talk offline.
Yeah, we'll talk. The ones that know me know. It's not their business.
That's just not my problem.
That's just not my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was good. Some more snaps.
Hey.
Yeah. Shapirian. Yes.
Facts.
Time to close out. This was amazing. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Beyond the Diploma, hosted by me, Lady E. Make sure y'all follow Ruben Vincent on all his platforms. Stay up tuned with his music that he got coming out.
Yeah.
And like, comment, subscribe, share with your mama, daddy, your grandma, and granddad. And we out. Shapirian.
Wow.